All right, here we go. Game number 1. Spawning up at the top left for Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem. I'm sad he doesn't have the little polar bear. It's normally there. All right. What are we gonna see? Ooh, MaxPax? Oh, no, he's just checking. I was like, he's going in a funky route. For a second, it was the way the probe was moving. I know that the probe moves through the middle normally, but I actually wondered for just a second. I was like, wait a minute. Do I not know anything about pathing in this game? And then the confidence returned, and I was like, no, I know a little bit about pathing. He started a Zealot for just a moment, just to make sure he doesn't get Engineering Bay blocked. Clem does Engineering Bay block in this matchup reasonably frequently. So I do like that MaxPax kind of crossed his T's, dotted his I's. The Scout for MaxPax does confirm that it's a 1-Rax expand. That's great information. Doesn't know if it's Marine or Reaper, but that's okay. Clem, for his part, does SCV Scout, wants to see if an early Zealot was produced, and he wants to see what the timing of the Cybernetics Core was, and he sees that it's a Gate Cybernetics Core, so both players opening up super standard. MaxPax used to go Zealot first against Clem pretty much every game, but Clem has demonstrated recently, clearly has demonstrated enough that he is not going to be bullied by that. Clem trying to skirt around, but MaxPax will zone him out. MaxPax does definitely want to get across the map with his first Adept. He does not like sitting defensively at home. And he is going to move across the map with it. Clem wanting to keep tabs on that Adept. You can see him dancing back and forth. There is a very elaborate dance that happens in this matchup between these two. Quick second barracks coming in from Clem. Oh, MaxPax will have the second Adept trying to zone this Reaper out, but will not be able to prevent this Scout on the Twilight Council, and that's a big Scout for Clem.
Complete.
Clem, started up a Twilight Council. I would love to see this canceled. Oh, hello? MaxPax actually going to get trapped here, I think. Ooh, he misses the target fire on the one Marine. Will still kill it. Actually, yeah, I don't think that changed anything. He might have gotten one extra shot with the Adept, but I don't think so. Because I think the DPS was still too high, even with the one less Marine. Now, the big deal with this is that MaxPax almost always opens up 4-gate Blink off of a Twilight Council opener. Almost always in this matchup. Sometimes he will do DT drop, but he usually doesn't take a super fast third with this. And Clem's build, he has manufactured this build to be specifically good against 4-gate Blink. And he's done it against MaxPax a few times. So I do like it in general. It's a very quick stim, very quick factory siege tank production. Now, the only thing about it is there's no starport. But honestly, starport units aren't that great against 4-gate Blink. What are you going to build? A Raven? That's not going to help you too much. Good for counter damage, not good for defending. Although it is good for revealing an observer and making it more difficult to find a good opportunity to blink in. So that's the one benefit of the Raven. Viking, it's good against the War Prism, but it's hard to keep it alive. And Liberator, that's not going to help much at all. Medevac, that's aggressive. Not going to help you too much either, other than for repositioning siege tanks. But all these are situational things that are not as good as other things. Oh, nice job from Clem. Gets the probe. Nice little pick off. MaxPax is going to... Where's the War Prism? There it is. He's going to warp in very shortly, but he might build the Nexus. I mean, he's got the money almost for the Nexus anyways. There we go. There's that warp in. Yeah, he's still got money for the Nexus, and he will throw it down. Clem does start up the starport now, but he's about to have Stim already. And this SCV is going to see the Stalkers as they want to blink in. And we already see the Siege Tank getting in position, gets a decent first shot. MaxPax with some great War Prism micro, though. Oh, and he gets Clem gets a good tank shot with the second tank. MaxPax, solid trades to start, but this is reasonably committed. I love this SCV setup here. And another Marine coming in on the right side, going to spot things here. Clem, once again, so well positioned, but MaxPax, excellent War Prism micro. There is Stim available here for Clem. MaxPax will be able to get away without losing too much. That was outstanding micro from MaxPax in a really tough position. Yeah, oh my God, he got 2 Marauders. Wait, I didn't even notice him targeting Marauders during that. Still, I like Clem's position very much. He's got combat shields nearly done. Oh, big blink forward in on top of the natural. We'll see that Clem didn't have an SCV to spot, so he tries to exploit that, and he does get through. Actually, he sees the positioning with everything. That's the Observer, and that's the disadvantage of not having the Raven. You've got more fighting units ready to go. Clem, I mean, with the medevacs just now hitting the field, 5 SCVs go down. This has actually been very successful for MaxPax. Very successful. Ooh, but there it is. There's the scan. Clears out the Observer. Now MaxPax is going to have to be worried about where the drop comes out, if there is going to be a drop. MaxPax does snipe down the Cyclone. Almost gets the Marauder. Not quite. Ends up trading a Cyclone for a Stalker. Ooh, Stalker's on the right side. MaxPax. Oh. Okay, the drops did initially think maybe we're thinking about going hunting. Maybe. But he thinks better of it. Behind this, MaxPax is already on 61 probes. He's getting a robotics bay. He's got gateways coming online. Charge +1 attack are, well, +1 attack is not that far along, but charge is just about to finish. And he's getting a Marauder, or an Immortal to bridge the gap. I do like the Immortal play quite a bit, especially against reasonably heavy Marauder plays. Will be a Marauder for a Stalker there. Ooh, MaxPax not able to get away. Good job from Clem, really grabbing the initiative. However, MaxPax able to set up a concave, gets a couple of Marauders as well, and gets a Widowmine. God, the micro is so good from both of these players. Scan comes down. I love this. He scans to get more vision on the high ground, picks off an extra Stalker or 2. Meanwhile, counterattack for MaxPax is going to get turned away. Colossus production is not yet started. MaxPax just now has the money for it. But he is, of course, worried about big aggression coming in. Clem, 3rd CC is done and landing. Meanwhile, ooh, fight breaks out here. Clem will get some good value from these siege tanks, but the Immortal is going to provide a lot of value as well. Ooh, MaxPax. Oh, Clem! No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Not like this! Not like this! No! Oh, he misclicked. I think he might have F2'd in response to this little Zealot run by. And MaxPax forces out a very rare mistake from Clem, and it is a hugely costly mistake. Oh, God, they're playing so fast and at such a high level that all it takes is a little bit of extra pressure. MaxPax, I do like this Observer, but I would love it if it was a little bit further over to the left, because he actually lost track of that medevac, so he doesn't know that it went home. Behind all this, +1 armor is on the way. MaxPax is definitely now in the lead. Oh, a couple of Widowmines are going to get picked off. Good job from MaxPax. He's got to be a little bit careful, though. This is still a... Oh, well, actually, more Zealots coming in. I was going to say it's a flimsy army. He's actually opening up the attack. Hang on. Is Clem going to be able to hold here? Ooh, this command center will get low, but it will get picked up. Nice repair. But the SCVs do not want to fight this Colossus, and the command center barely stays alive. That might have been... That was no more than like 20 or 30 hit points on that. Might have dropped to single digits. That was so close. Clem makes the clutchest of clutch holds, and now he's going to move forward. He wants this Colossus. It will get sniped. A second Colossus coming in from an awkward angle, and we've got Clem on the chase, but more Zealots are going to come in to reinforce this, and will cover this Colossus. Oh, it's so close. The Marauder will be able to get it. A couple more Marauders here for Clem, getting some really nice picks. Widowmine, good split from MaxPax. Actually, I think he dragged it even into the Viking coincidentally. Behind all this intense fight has been non-stop. But MaxPax will still come out ahead. Absolutely still comes out ahead. There's no medevacs on the field. And Clem, in that regard, he needed to kill the Colossus that he got. MaxPax, oh, he's going to go for the warp in once again. I was going to say 3 in the War Prism, 2 to the 3rd. That's exactly what we're going to see. I actually love that. Oh, Widowmine drop kind of trying to come across the map. That is bold right here from Clem because he does not have a lot of medevac energy. Oh, Zealots in the natural are going to take some huge Widowmine shots, but the warp in the main is going to be effective. Clem. Oh, man, nice job from MaxPax once again using the friendly fire from the Colossus to kill that Widowmine. Zealots in the main base are going after the Ghost Academy, and they will kill it. There's only one Ghost started up. Can he start up more? No, he will not be able to do so. Nice positioning from Clem. Meanwhile, fight at the 3rd base. Widowmine does get a good connection. Guardian Shield is going to help a little bit for the start of the fight. Ooh, a big stim coming in from Clem. He will get the Colossus, but it costs him just about every bio unit. And that is still a good trade, I think, for MaxPax in the context of the game. Clem does have a small army supply lead, but it is very small, and he's been so pressured, not even able to mine from the 3rd at this point. And now an Observer shows up. That's going to clear out the mines. That might close it out. Scan does catch the Observer. That's a huge scan right there. But is it going to be enough? MaxPax is got the bit between his teeth, and he is starting to run away with things. Another Zealot run by. MaxPax is so fast. He is everywhere. Ghost barely staying alive right there. That's the only Ghost he has for now. Meanwhile, Zealots in the natural. Clem is going to be on top of them, but they will still trade out. All right, big friendly fire. Widowmine kills 2 bio units. Widowmine not getting the biggest connection. Oh, is this army trapped? The answer is no. Viking will kill the Observer. That means the mines are going to survive, but there's just not enough on the ground for Clem. He has fought so tough, so hard, but MaxPax just takes him down. 1-0 lead for MaxPax. And here we go for game number 2. Spawning up in the top right. For Psystorm Gaming, it is MaxPax. In the red. And his opponent. Spawning down in the bottom left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. In the blue. This, man, I'm just so impressed with both players. There were so many little moves. First of all, they are playing unbelievably fast. They are constantly running units at one another, constantly all over each other, which is, I mean, it's just difficult to manage that in general. But like, even the little things that Clem was doing to try and survive, like that scan to kill the Observer when his minefield was starting to go down, even then MaxPax saw it, pulled the Observer back, but it was just a matter of like, he left the Observer hanging for maybe 0.2 of a second, 0.5 of a second, and Clem was able to exploit that little thing to almost, well, not even almost, to give himself a chance to stabilize. There's just so many little things that happen in these fights that they are both doing so damn well. Now, MaxPax did start the Zealot once again, but it was just the don't block my Nexus Zealot. Nothing out of the ordinary about that. Clem will get the command center down right away. That actually, I think MaxPax was anticipating that command center starting about 1 or 2 seconds earlier. I think that started at like 150 or 139. Normally it starts at 140, 141. But I think Clem got it down a second or 2 earlier than normal. 139 means that it would finish at 250. I think that's, yeah. So I think Clem got a slightly faster command center than normal. And that might not seem like much, but he gets it 2 seconds faster than normal and also doesn't have it blocked for, 3, 4, 5 seconds. So that's like a 7-second swing. That means your orbital command is 7 seconds faster. Your first extra 25 minerals from the mule is a little bit faster as well. It's just really nice things. Now the Reaper, did take 2 shots, so it has to take a really long route around. That's pretty nice for MaxPax. Let's see what time this command center actually finishes. 250, right on the dot. I want to see it. Yeah, 250. So he got that down at 139. That is a really quick command center timing. I know it may seem silly to talk about like little timings like that, but at this level, when you see the micro and the how close the game was, those little things matter a lot. Oh, Reaper juking and jiving, but the Adept will eventually shade on top of it. Now Clem. Oh, he's going to jump on top of this Marine. Nope, not going to be able to find it. What did Clem see? He just saw the robotics facility, but that is still enough to know that it probably is a Twilight Council. It's too early of a robotics, I think, to be a Stargate, but he might want to confirm that. Ooh, Adept does get 1 Marine and will barely get out. At this point, the Reaper should go hunting for it. Oh, but the Adept fakes its shade. I like the idea of just sending the Adept all the way to the right side to try and keep it alive. But now he knows where the Reaper is. He might... Oh, hang on. Oh, he's kind of hemming and hawing. He's like, I feel like I should have lost this Adept. MaxPax does need a pylon very soon. Hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he is super late on this pylon. Oh, he is super late on this pylon. Oh, the War Prism. Oh, Clem very smartly not attacking it right away. That is really nice for Clem. And MaxPax, he's just going to have to take the Nexus. Ooh, hides the probe, but the pylons are already started. That is so massive for Clem. And that little lateness of the pylon, I think that's what caused that. I think MaxPax was a little bit flustered by that small mistake, and that did cost him the Warp Prism there. And that's such a huge deal because Clem, he once again has gone for this 3 racks before Starport with the quick siege tank setup, and he's actually going to start pushing. Now, I don't know if I like this because Blink is done, and there are no medevacs here. Stim is done as well, but MaxPax is going to have an opportunity to kite against this army. However, it's getting across the map rather quickly, but with a very small number of Marines and only 1 siege tank for the moment, MaxPax... Oh, wow. How'd that Stalker hit? Or get killed? Still, MaxPax is slowly whittling this away. But Clem, if he can get sieged up in a really good position, he should be able to do well. However, now there's an Immortal out. And if MaxPax can get a good jump... Oh, he's going to go for the siege tank. Will take it down. But, oh, he loses a lot of Stalkers in the process. Still, I feel like Clem... I don't know. Clem did start up a starport behind this, but he's got no combat shields, just now starting it. No concussive shells either. There it is. There's the Immortal's barrier being triggered. Will draw the tank fire in. He will lose the Immortal MaxPax, that is, but he gets good value with it and is going to be able to clear out this siege tank. Blinks away the low health Stalkers. Clem, can he get... Oh, he gets 2 probes. Okay. Good value with those Marines. Still, MaxPax comes out of this very far ahead. Very far ahead, is that right? I mean, the 3rd command center did just start. We've got triple probe production. Probably, is he going to chrono the probes? Yeah, he's chronoing as much as he can. Yeah, this is an unpleasant situation for Clem for sure. Yeah, MaxPax is definitely significantly ahead. The only thing is he doesn't have a ton of tech or production, but he can start up that big production swell right now. And he can, I mean, he can continue to tech up, but he's actually going to warp in 4 more units instead of building another gateway, or more gateways, I should say. Clem. Oh, MaxPax. Oh, the Immortal. Okay. War Prism does get away. Does actually force a little stim out of Clem. But the medevacs are joining the field, so this is still fine. MaxPax does get to see these medevacs pop. Oh, if he was paying really close attention. Okay, well, now he sees it anyways with this unit. +1 weapon starting up. We're still not seeing tech from MaxPax. I would like to see more tech. And actually, he is supply blocked again. MaxPax He's getting a supply blocked a couple of times here in this game. And that will allow Clem back into it in a big way. Stalkers, ooh, great micro right there. Charge is about to complete, though. And now we've got the 4 gateways nearly coming online. Widow Mines, one of them does get taken out. Second one will barely burrow. And he gets a pretty solid shot. Hits 4 of the Zealots. Ooh, that Immortal, can it get saved? No. Guardian Shield will get popped. This is too much bio for MaxPax to fight. MaxPax did not tech up, and Clem has been able to really recover in a huge way as a result of that. He did not tech up. He missed a couple of pylon timings. And you can see at this level, the little mistakes, they will cost you big time. Robotics Bay is on the way here for MaxPax. Clem, that is a lot of bio. Where are the medevacs? Where are the other 2? Oh. Hello? Clem? That medevac is super important. His army is a lot of Marauders, so that means it's gonna... The stims are expensive. How is MaxPax gonna be able to hold this base? I do not know. Widow Mines do go off, and the answer is he's gonna give it up. Widow Mines don't get too much done, to be honest. Meanwhile, Zealot run by at the 3rd base, or Warpin, I should say, will get some good work done. 7 SCVs is actually quite significant. It looks like a Widow Mine did go off on the War Prism. Nice force fields from MaxPax, but you're not going to be able to get too much done. There is the first Colossus hitting the field. Oh, well, starting up, I should say. +1 weapons, though, that is going to complete. And this army is quite stimmed, quite overstimmed, and the lack of medevacs here. Where are the other 2 medevacs? Okay, he did... Well, he's been using them, actually, so they are rather low on energy. Oh, this could have been a really awkward bit of army movement. MaxPax looks like... Hello? Oh, okay, he's got the Observer. I was like, why are there Zealots here? He doesn't want to bait out those Widow Mines, does he? And the answer is no, he wanted to kill them. Clem, definitely in the driver's seat right now of this game, but MaxPax going to try and find something with the War Prism. Oh, looks like it was killed off by the Viking. Yes. MaxPax moving around with these Stalkers. Will lose a... Oh, well, actually, no. He's going to find a couple of pickoffs. Nice job. Oh, MaxPax just now rebuilt the Cybernetics core. Viking will get taken out. Clem. Oh, he's going to move forward with this big bio force. A lot of Colossus shots on the Marines, but there is so much bio here. This army is gigantic, and it is 1-1 versus 1-0. Widow Mines are going to target and hit a lot of these Zealots. Second Colossus does join the field. These are +1 Colossi. Marauders being held at bay on the left side. And the Colossus really kiting back here, doing a great job. One of them does go down, but that is a surprising set of pickoffs. Nice scan. Will he kill the Observers first? Or the Widow Mines first? The answer is yes. There's only 1 Marine. It's a good job for MaxPax to really hustle on killing that. Now, Extended Thermal Lance is just about to complete, as well as the... I guess it's the 3rd Colossus, but it's the 2nd Colossus joining the field. Oh, DTs were trying to move across the map. They got spotted. All 3 went down. Next battle in. Oh. Widow Mines. Ooh, okay. Oh, well, MaxPax he's just going to tap out. It seems weird, but he had been on the... He'd been on the back foot for a while since he got supply blocked, and it's going to be 1-1. Clem gets a really nice recovery game. And we're back with game number 3. Spawning down on the bottom left for Psystorm Gaming, it's MaxPax. In the blue. And his opponent, spawning up at the top right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem. In the red. Yeah, MaxPax... Couple of uncharacteristic mistakes there. You can see the pressure setting in from going up against such a ludicrously high-level player. Does make things just generally difficult. Just generally difficult to go up against. I mean, it's just Yeah, it's not easy. Now, what are we going to be seeing here from these two players? Gate Cyber once again, and MaxPax starts up the Safety Zealot. Ooh, is it a real Zealot this time? It is going to be a real Zealot. Yeah, no, it is not just a Safety Zealot. He's saying, I think your one rack's expanding. I think I can be a real pain with this. Clem is SCV scouting. Oh, Marine, not going to reveal itself. He could have gotten the kill on the probe, but he didn't want to give up the information. And I kind of like that. Clem not yet throwing down a reactor. And that means that with the Zealot coming on out... Okay, he throws down the reactor now. Well, I mean, he didn't have the money for it. He prioritized the factory over it. But he builds the bunker. He builds the bunker very quickly. Adept is going to get Chrono boosted out here, of course. But with the bunker coming up so fast, it's going to be tough to find much of anything here. And the good thing about the bunker being so fast is that the first Marine just doesn't have to micro. And it can't really micro effectively against the Zealot. Because the Zealot, every time you stop to shoot, the Zealot gets closer. Okay, proxy starport here. We're going to see reactor Hellions. We're going to see a Hellion drop off of this. Wow, okay. So Clem busting out some strats here. MaxPax doesn't get far enough with the Adept Shade. Oh, he needs to see this factory. He needs to see it so desperately. No, 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 go up, go up, go up, go up. Okay, he sees it. He sees it. That is really important information. Super freaking important. MaxPax looking around. He is suspicious. He is suspicious of the proxy setup, and he is right to be. He's building 2 more gateways before anything else. He's going to have a wall set up at the front. This is a good situation for MaxPax. And he builds the robotics facility now. But he did prioritize that third gateway a little bit more. Zealot and Adept are going to go down here. Oh, okay. I like that the Zealot jukes away. First Adept going to shade back home. Do we see a wall? Okay, there we go. Stalker's warping on in. Oh, if he finds the medevac. Oh, that's so big. That is so gigantic. MaxPax knows exactly which direction this is coming from, but of course it will have to go in nonetheless. Nice body blocking from MaxPax. Great little probe pull, but he is still going to take some damage. SCVs have gone down on the other side of the map. Actually, almost all the Hellions are going to fall here. They get 8 probes. Nice pick up and drop micro, but medevac will get picked off. Oh my god, the Zealot is winning the game on the other side of the map almost. That's not fair to say. It's equalizing damage, but that's huge damage. Six SCVs going down. Without that, Clem has a 4-worker lead. Instead, it is MaxPax who has the 4-worker lead. We do have a siege tank. Siege tank on the way. First factory unit was a Cyclone. And in case it was Stargate or Oracle, he probably needed that. The thing is, MaxPax doesn't really go Oracle. Not in this matchup. He does have outstanding Oracle control. Ooh, we are going to see the bunker. Oh, will get killed off barely. The repair was so close. So close. And now it is 3-gate blink on the other side of the map. Obviously, this doesn't have the teeth of 4-gate blink, but it is still effective. He's going to blink forward in on top of the siege tank. Will be able to save most of these stalkers with the War Prism. Oh, breaks the lock on there as well. The Cyclone's now caught in the back behind the Marines. Bunker might complete. Oh, the SCV gets targeted down instantly. Great job from MaxPax. Does need to be careful with this War Prism. Ooh, stalkers, okay. Getting very low on HP, but they will survive. Clem barely scrambling this defense together for the moment. And I really want to emphasize for the moment because he is really in trouble. Siege tank going to be forced to siege up super far away. This main base is very large. And MaxPax setting up on the mineral line. He's going after Stim. And he might just deny it. It's not very far along, but I mean, anything to open up your timing longer. is a good thing for the Protoss, of course. Ooh, he is getting zoned a little bit here, but yeah, he's going to be able to blink to the low ground. Oh, does lose the one Stalker. Still, MaxPax gets out. Does not deny Stim. It was 145 HP. Oh, hang on. He's going to blink back into the main base. He sees everything with the Observer. At this point, Clem needs to scan. He needs to scan. Will kill a good number of Stalkers. MaxPax. Ooh, a little bit of a miss click right there. Only loses one Stalker, but I mean, this is so close. This is so close. There's a scan finally coming on in. So important to deny that vision. Clem? I mean, he's survived. He's survived the scariest moment. MaxPax. Oh, we'll pick off a couple of Marines. Clem getting on top of that before it could get rolling, though, which is good. Yeah, MaxPax losing a lot in the last little bit. MaxPax will add on 5 additional gateways. Charge is on the way. He gets a DT shrine here. Once again, no tech up into Colossus just yet. And his Forge just now finishing. But MaxPax, I mean, well, I should say Clem. Clem does not have combat shields. And his +1 weapon's not the fastest either. So both players not going to be having the most powerful timings. It's been a bit of a funky early game. Would like to see MaxPax teching up a little bit more aggressively. But he is, of course, spending all of his money on these DTs. Well, not just the DTs. There we go. There's the robotics bay. Going to see a 4th Nexus during all this as well? Yes, no? Yeah, just wanted the money. Oh, actually, never mind. He just warps in a couple more pylons. Well, I mean, it's more important to not get supply blocked. Good pickoffs here from MaxPax. Able to grab a couple of bio units and keeps this army mobile. But this is still a super scary moment. Oh, okay. He sees the army rotating and will go for the base on the other side instead. Good job for MaxPax keeping tabs on this army. And we do see a couple of reinforcements showing up in the medevac. Of course, if you can boost those across the map, it is obviously beneficial. DTs are coming on in. First Colossus is not yet started. And once again, MaxPax supply blocked at 125. He cannot warp in. Oh, man, the supply blocks have been killer for MaxPax today. Nice force fields, but not going to be able to fully block the army. DT will warp in. It's a desperation DT as much as anything. Clem might not have scans, though, and if he does scan, he's actually going to hit his own army. Actually, this DT is really going to work. Scan comes down, does clear it out. Battery overcharge going to get popped. Ooh, Widow Mines are big, but MaxPax does clear out the 2 tanks. However, the Bioforce is huge behind it. Counterattack will get dealt with. Oh, Widowmine in the main base, I think, just killed a DT. MaxPax does have his first Colossus on the way and has gotten himself unsupply blocked, but he suffered from some brutal supply blocks today. Oh, Clem accidentally building the Reaper. That is the Oopsie Reaper. Now, first Colossus is about to hit the field, but there's a lot of Marauders in this army. Ooh, nice job from Clem. Baits out the Immortals barrier. Clem does not know there's a 4th base at the top. Otherwise, he would kill it, I think. But he might just be trying to overwhelm his opponent. Battery overcharge is available, though. Widowmine do get taken out. Nice force fields. Colossus can go to work. We do see the battery overcharge, keeping that 1 Stalker alive just barely on the top side. Oh, good job from MaxPax on the Widowmine bait. Zealots on the other side of the map. Looks like they are doing some damage, and Clem going to be forced to retreat. MaxPax with a great defense. Scrambling under the gun, he pushes his opponent back. And now Clem, well, now he's going to have to contend with a 4-base Protoss. Clem getting his own 4th command center behind this. We do see a Ghost Academy on the way for Clem. And he's getting his own 2nd starport up and running. But no reactor on it just yet, which is a little bit interesting. MaxPax Templar Archives on the way. Should get a 2nd Forge, I think. I wonder if he feels rich enough to get DT Blink right now. He does have a lot of gas in the bank, so he might be thinking Templar Archives. But the first 3 Ghosts are in production. And Ghosts no longer need their enhanced shockwaves to come online. Ooh, MaxPax adding on 2 more robos. Estrella has been tinkering around with a 4 robotics facility play in the late game versus Terran for mass disruptors. And I gotta say, it seems good. It seems really good. Archon's gonna morph on in for MaxPax here. Little spotter Marine looking for this base. And if Clem... I really hope Clem doesn't think that's the 4th. I really hope he doesn't think that's the 4th. There is a chance that he might. Marine will get spotted and taken out. Yeah, Clem, I feel like Clem would be getting very aggressive. He would not have taken his foot off the gas pedal, I don't think. Although he might have been saying, hey, I need like anti-Colossus tech. But with triple Robo Disruptor for MaxPax, things will get very difficult for Clem. Okay, this Marine is going to spot this 4th. No, it won't. The Zealot will intercept. Will kill that off. Meanwhile, Zealot run by. Look at this. MaxPax actually pulls away. I mean, forcing those Widow Mines to fire does open the door for this one Zealot. And, well, technically not for the DT, but maybe if there was a good scan. Ooh, big Zealot run by coming on in. DT, where is it? Okay, it's not going in yet. Disruptor shot. Looks like the first one got a ghost or 2. Widow Mine going to get killed off by a cannon. Kind of funny. Zealot run by in the main. Will force the Vikings to kind of land and hang out. It's the DT and the Zealots together, though. They're getting some good work done. Clem stacking up these SCVs, trying to keep the damage from stacking up. But, yeah, MaxPax really getting some amazing work done here. He was so close to dying around his 3rd base, but he managed to scramble the defense together, and now he is nearing maxed. He's getting some great economic damage. 14 SCVs go down. There's the scan from Clem. Ooh, Disruptor shot will get dodged. 2 more Disruptors. Oh, one of them gets a good connection. Oh, and another one gets a couple of, well, gets a ghost. Good force fields right here from MaxPax. Clem does have the Viking count, though, to take down all the Colossus, and most of the Disruptors are on cooldown. MaxPax, meanwhile, gets another Zealot run by on the top side. He will be forced back here, but Clem, oh, he's in some trouble in the middle of the map. Disruptors are going to go bowling. Scan comes down, we'll find an observer. Oh, Disruptors. Nope, it's Widow Mines. Widow Mines, though, get some big connections on these units. MaxPax has got to be careful. Attacking in against the Planetary is very scary with Disruptors. Oh, that's a big Disruptor shot, though. And he stays out of range of the Planetary effectively. However, these Disruptors, I think they're all on cooldown. Clem recognizing it, and he is going to be able to find 2 of them. You know what I'd like to see? I would like to see a bigger visual indicator for when the Disruptor is ready to fire. There is a difference. You can see that the sun, because, I mean, it literally occupies a sun inside. Ooh, little counterattack will actually slip in past this from Clem. MaxPax missed this army. No, not enough EMP to prevent a recall, but battery overcharge will get popped. However, it will not save this Nexus, and now that might force MaxPax forward. Disruptor shot. Gets a decent connection, grabs a ghost and a couple of other units. Meanwhile, landed Vikings will get blown up as well. DT's killing the command center on the right side. The 4th base, but MaxPax, can he hold this base? If he can, he will be ahead economically. However, that's a bit of a tough ask right here. MaxPax. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna jump it on top of the medevacs as they try and get in the main base. He was anticipating this drop into the main. Clem does manage to unload, but he is out of medevac energy on these medevacs. So the Zealots are going to do pretty well. Clem wisely lifts up and gets out. However, attack at the right side, trying to find some value. MaxPax does have battery overcharge coming off cooldown in a couple of seconds, and he's got a ton of Disruptors at this base. Clem, get out of here. Oh, God. Disruptors are such a difficult thing to deal with here. Disruptor shots coming on out. Will grab a good connection. Huge connections, in fact. And Clem will be forced back. Not sure what he can do here. He stacks up the medevacs, knows there's nowhere to go, as he is losing so many SCVs on the other side of the map. MaxPax takes a thrilling 2-1 victory. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in.